And we're back here in downtown New Roads for the 67th New Roads Lions Club Mardi Gras Parade. I'm Louis Hebert.
And I'm Madison Bonchot.
Madison Bonchot from New Roads Motors, one of our fine sponsors here today. Thank you for being with us today, Madison. Appreciate it.
Glad to be here, Lou.
Okay. We've got a wonderful day here today. We've got a wonderful parade. We've got, according to Brian Costello, we've got probably, 40 units or so in the parade?
It's a big parade. I'm sure Lion Costello works hard. I guess 40 units would probably be a good count.
Well, and I'm guessing, because I have to confess, I didn't count the lineup. So,
well, he works hard all year for this.
He does. And of course, he was the king last year of the 2009 Lions Club Parade, and he's been relishing every moment of it for sure.
And I think if he could ride again, he'd do it.
He probably would. He probably would. And you know, Brian is the kind of guy, he may hop on a float somewhere along the line, and we may see him somewhere along the route today.
He's truly Mr. Mardi Gras of New Roads, that's for sure.
He sure is. Of course, leading off our parade, as always, since 67 years ago, I can't do the math, but anyway, the New Roads National Guard unit has always had a unit in their color guard, and of course the National Guard unit here locally has been deployed overseas to Iraq this year, so it's a special for them to be with us today.
That's right, and we've always had good support from our guard, and you know, we're thinking about them while they're deployed, and we're fortunate to have General Dabadie as a member of the Lions Club, and I know he's helped us secure an honor guard this year.
He sure has. Now looking right behind the National Guard is the Caledonian Pipes and Drums of Baton Rouge with the bagpipe and drum corps from Baton Rouge. Of course, they're putting on a little show for us right now as they pass City Hall.
Yeah.
When the Saints go marching in.
Who dat?
Who dat? How do you say that in Scottish? Who dat, or?
Don't know if they have a term for it, Lou.
But I would imagine there was a little bit of Scottish wisdom after the celebration of the Super Bowl victory.
Speaking of past King Costello, he sure did secure a ride there.
Well, he did. He is looks like he's alongside of the 2009 Carnival Queen, Miss Nancy Gay.
Right, Nancy's the daughter of Price and Linnell Gay. Gay has been a Lions Club member for many years.
He has, and of course, it looks like Linnell's riding in there with her.
Oh, sure is.
Well, you know, Brian looked like he's walking, and he gave up his seat for Linnell, so that's chivalry is not dead. Huh?
It's not dead. I'm sure we'll write a chapter on that one too.
That's right. That's right.
Of course, Lion Costello's a local author and historian, and knows this Mardi Gras inside and out.
That's right. That's right. He's written probably 30 odd books about the history of not only Point Coupee but the rest of the state of Louisiana and Mardi Gras in particular.
Sure has. And what's remarkable about him is that he has so many facts and figures at his fingertips, just memorized.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, and he knows more about people that are not living than I know live people.
Yeah. And of course, last year's queen is a student, college student, like all our queens have been, and I'm sure she's enjoying the end of her reign.
Well, you know, it's a wonderful year of celebration. It's a wonderful day to ride, and you're a past king, and you've got a different perspective on it than most people as being a past king.
Well, as a past king, Lou, it's just a surreal experience to be able to ride out there, and everybody is enjoying themselves all the way around, and it's a memory. It's kind of hard to describe. Words to describe it are very hard. You get off the float at the end of the parade and you're ready to get back on and go again, and it's unbelievable. All the people out here enjoying the Mardi Gras celebration, and that's what makes it all fun.
That's right. And of course, the Lions Club celebration is a community event. It's a celebration, it's a party, but at the same time, it's a charitable function. All the money raised from the donations as people come into town, and the donations that help put on the parade, all of it goes back into the community.
Yeah. But yeah, that's right, Lewis. It is a way to put money back into the community, support our local schools and everything else. And the thing is, this is a children's parade. So many Mardi Gras parades outside of the New Roads are adult-oriented parades, and this one is founded as a children's parade by the Mothers Club before the Lions Club took over, and to this day, it's still a children's parade. Many of the riders you'll see on the floats today are children of the float builders, and they all have they'll all cherish some memories of this ride. I know I, as a child, had the opportunity to ride on a float, and I don't know if you may well have too.
I sure did. I sure did. And again, you know, out here today, there's a lot of children, a lot of families out here, and we're happy to bring this telecast to you, and we want to take a short pause and thank some of our sponsors.
All right.
And of course, we've got Point Capee Electric Membership Corporation. They provided our bucket truck that we've getting our bird's eye view of the parade.
H&W Equipment, a John Deere dealer here locally, and always been very supportive of us.
Satterfield's Restaurant and Riverwalk and Landing Bar right here on beautiful Falls River.
And the New Roads Radio Shack, your local New Roads Radio Shack dealer, locally owned and operated.
The Shack has your back. Big Boys Drive-In, Glenn Big Boy Guidry himself, and he is serving up hot and fresh food every day.
Snap Fitness. I tell you what, after the first of the year, everybody needs to go to Snap Fitness.
That's right. That's
Open
right.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And Smoothology, adjacent to Snap Fitness, both owned by Lucas Babin and his family. And I refer to Lucas as the doctor of Smoothology. And of course, they're serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner now.
Yeah. Point Capee General Hospital.
Quality health care right here at home. TL Septic Service. If your toilet don't swallow, give Terry a holler. And Tony Plochet's Cajun Concoctions Catering.
Tony knows how to cook it up, I can promise you.
We both enjoyed a wonderful steak that he cooked last night. Veranda and Company, Landscaping and Garden Accents. It'd be a wonderful time to spruce up your yard after this hard freeze we've had the last few weeks.
A lot of people need it. Kelly's Specialty Meats.
Right on Hospital Road with boudin, cracklings, and wonderful barbecue. Charter Communications, Cable of Point Capee. The New Roads Team City Spring Street Fair, which will occur right here downtown on March 20th of this year, called the Point Capee Tourism Office. And of course, New Roads Motor Company.
How about it?
Madison, you're a walking billboard for New Roads Motor Company.
75 years we've been in business, and we love having your support.
And without your support, we wouldn't be able to bring this telecast to you. And Madison, you know, people wonder, say, why is the parade not moving? Why is it not moving? Well, down the street in front of the reviewing stand, they're finally revealing probably the best kept secret in Point Capee Parish.
It sure is, and I tell you what, I still don't know who's going to be the king this year. I've heard some rumors, and of course the queen, but we do know one thing: it'll be a Lions Club member and the daughter of a Lions Club member. But right now, there'll be a toast to the city. I'm sure the mayor is going to give a key to the city, and obviously a toast to the families from the king, toast to the queen. Lion Greg Costello, this year's president, is probably as we speak unveiling the king and queen, and it is a well-kept secret.
It really is. You know, of course, you know, there were a few instances in the recent past where it was not a very well-kept secret, but that's okay. But all of us here in the community, we all look around for different signs, who got an invitation, who changed a haircut, who got, you know, who did this, who did that, and this year it really was pretty well kept under wraps. So while we're waiting for that to take place, we're going to take a little short pause. We'll run a. Well, we're not going to take a short pause. I'm being told to keep talking, which is not unusual for me.
You know, a little story about the secrets. Lou, my father was king way back, I think 1971, and I was in the Boy Scouts. We used to carry the signs, and parade was over, and I didn't know my father was king. That's how well they used to keep the secrets.
That's right. And I can remember Lion Joe Bow Sr. The story goes that he was king and didn't even tell his wife till he changed into his costume.
I think that's correct.
So you know, it is a well-kept secret, but it's part of the mystique of New Roads Mardi Gras, and it's part of what makes our celebration so special.
Yeah.
Well, Madison, you've seen, like I have, the parade from all angles. As a kid, as a Boy Scout, carrying the signs on the floats like we used to, being on the float, whether it be through the Mothers Club or some other organization, and also in Lions Club, walking with the floats, and then you had the opportunity to be king and also be the master of ceremonies on the reviewing stand. So you've seen it from literally from the ground up.
Right. Been a participant in all parts of it, and out there this morning collecting money and the donations, and we thanked everybody that came in and gave us a donation today. But it takes a lot of work. We have 70 members in the Lions Club, and each one of them has their role, and it works like a well-oiled machine. And if somebody doesn't do their part, well, it's kind of hard to pull off something like this. But we're very fortunate to have a lot of good people as members, and they work hard to make something like this happen. And of course, the support from the community, from the Sheriff's Department, City Police, the Mayor, the Police Jury. All of those things have to come together to put on an event like this, and it's just unbelievable the planning that goes into putting on an event like this. But somehow or another, you think it's not going to happen, and it happens.
It happens, and it's happening right here, and it's a wonderful day. It turned out to be a great day, and you know, we couldn't be happier to be downtown New Roads. Now, you know, we hear some movement coming up, and also on the King and Queen's float, we do have some Dukes and Duchesses. I'd like to mention them because they'll be passing by us pretty quick as we look at the Greater Baton Rouge Drum Corps, who's been a long-time participant. They've been with us quite a few years. As well as the King and Queen, we do have Emily and Elsie Roy, who are twin sisters of Greg and Sue Roy. Yeah. We've got Christian Bondi, who is the daughter of Matt and Mary Dale Bondi. Yeah. And we've also got Siobhan Cashew, who is the daughter of Don and Cherie Cashew.
And Aaron Laurent, son of Jimmy and Donald Laurent.
No, daughter.
Excuse me.
And we've got so many girls on here.
Yeah, I know. I thought we were down to the boys.
Right.
Mistake.
Meredith Maggio,
daughter of Clinton and Becky Maggio.
And Jada Juge is the daughter of Steve and Heather Juge.
Yeah.
And of course the Dukes are Thomas Bazeron, and
he's the son of Eddie and Pam Bazeron.
And of course, there we look at the King and Queen. We've got Andrew Caillé, son of Craig and Colleen.
Yeah. All right.
Now there's a good shot of the Dukes and Duchesses, and of course the King and Queen pass.
King and Queen as it rolls by, and we do now have word this year's king is Lion Matt Bondi, my old college roommate, classmate. We graduated from high school together, and longtime photographer for the Lions Club. So if you see it on film, Matt's probably taking it.
That's right. And of course, Matt is the son of David Bondi, who was king in what?
1973. And go back to the secrets, Matt didn't know his father was the king. And his sister, of course, was Queen, Nancy was queen in 1978. And this year's queen
is Lauren Bazeron, and she is the daughter of Eddie Bazeron and Pam Bazeron. And of course, she is also the niece of King Steve Bazeron, who was king in 1996, and Andre Bazeron, who was king in 2002.
And cousin the past queen there, Katie Bazeron.
That's right. That's right. Of course, Lauren is a student at Baton Rouge Community College and has been active in community affairs and school affairs there. Now we've got NRG Big Cajun Power Plant.
NRG Energy, one of our major corporate sponsors here from the Lions Club, and I got Judy Fobb up there. She's one of the workers over there. Until I'd mention her name.
That's right.
I understand they have some big executives in to ride on that float, so which is a nice addition. We're glad to have them.
Well, and they're such an important part of our community, and it's good to have them as good corporate citizens here in Point Comfort.
Right.
This is the Mother's Culture Club float, and it is Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, Mother's Culture Club, the founder of this parade. And they always have the first competitive float. And these floats are built by the organizations, and they have the children that ride on them are the children of the people that put it together, an organization. And as always, it is a children's parade, and that's the way it needs to be.
And that's the way it should be. Of course, from our bucket truck, the Point Comfort Electric bucket truck, we're getting a good shot of the Port Allen High School Marching Pelican Band.
Man, you think Tracy Porter might be with them?
He might be.
Star of the Super Bowl?
He might be sitting
Port Allen,
he might be in that car behind them. I don't know.
I don't know. I tell you what, that had to be exciting for the people from Port Allen.
It really was.
And for all of us from Louisiana, I mean, the Saints have been something special this year.
Right. Well, we heard rumors that he rode in the parade in Port Allen on Sunday. So,
well, that's wonderful.
So it's a wonderful thing to have. So, Madison, the parade is well underway. Everything seems to be going according to plan, going off like clockwork. You know, when you come to these parades, it looks like organized chaos, and in some ways it is.
It is.
But everything seems to be moving along right ahead, and seems to be going along smoothly. Brian Costello has his formula. I know I say it every year, where he can take the depth and the width of the people and determine how many people on the street and come up with a crowd estimate. I rode the whole route in between parades. The streets are packed.
Well, that's great. That's great news. And I tell you what, it's such a pretty day. I can understand why everybody's out.
That's right. You know, everybody's tired of being cooped up. You got cabin fever from all that cold weather.
Oh yeah, look, snow on Friday and sunshine on Tuesday.
And the Saints Super Bowl last week. I mean, how much better can it get?
Le bon temps roule. Let the good times roll.
That's it. That's it. Of course, this year's theme for the Carnival Club, the New Roads Lions Club Parade is Romantic Legends. Yeah. And this is the Women of the World, Ladies of Woodcraft, and it's I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy, okay.
And of course, that's a romantic legend of sorts. It was also a popular television program.
I watched many episodes as a child, and today they're still very humorous.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. So, and of course, you know, we got to keep our humor about us. But Madison, I tell you, you know, like I said earlier, we rode the whole route. Everything was wonderful. There were people everywhere, barbecuing, just, you know, dancing, having a wonderful time, and it's all good, clean fun. And like you said, it's a children's parade, and everything's homemade and handmade, and that's what makes it so special here in New Roads.
Yeah. It is a homegrown product.
That's right. That's right. Just like you're a homegrown product, and y'all been in business here at New Roads Motors for over 70 years. And as your commercial said a few months ago, you're here to stay.
We're here to stay. That's right. And this parade's here to stay.
That's right.
And the only thing, it'll roll, rain, sleet, or snow or shine. I can tell you, I remember working the parade one year, and it was freezing cold. Not many people on the streets, but the parade rolled.
I want to say that either my brother was the king or my niece was the queen that year, but it was below freezing during the parade.
Little snow flurries here and there.
Right, that's right.
One of those deals.
That's correct. That's correct.
What we got here, Lou?
Now we've got Dance Point float, and it is Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
That's a romantic legend of sorts.
I'm sure.
So,
I tell you what, I'm always impressed by how well these floats are well decorated. The costumes, you just can't believe the costumes and things that bring these floats out. Sometimes you're looking at them and you go, how's it going to work? And then it all comes together because the costumes kind of tie everything together with the riders, and everybody has a good time.
They sure do. They sure do. Now we got a good view from our bucket truck there of downtown New Roads, of Main Street, from our vantage point here in City Hall.
And the crowd's fairly deep.
The crowd is thick, and of course, you know, the biggest crowd is right there in front of the reviewing stand, and the reviewing stand is right in front of the courthouse. So people want to come and see the unveiling of the King and Queen and all the skits that the floats put on. While we're waiting for the next entry to come in, we're going to take a little short break, and we'll be back with more of the 67th Annual New Roads Lions Club Parade.
Beauregard's department store, locally owned and operated. Beauregard's offers a large selection of name brand clothing for the entire family. We specialize in school uniforms for all local area schools. At Beauregard's, you'll always get friendly down-home service. Layaway plans are available. We also offer tuxedo rentals and free gift wrapping. Shop Beauregard's and save time and money. Beauregard's, 300 Hospital Road in New Roads in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center.
Hello, my name is Debbie. I'd like to welcome you to Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. We have the top lines of bridal gowns, bridesmaids, mothers, tuxes, and more. We also have over 25 top designer lines of Mardi Gras, prom, pageant, and deb gowns. Come see me and my staff with over 30 years bridal and pageant experience. Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair in Gonzales.
Balello's Furniture and Appliances is the source for your new Sealy Posturepedic mattress. Now is the best time to buy a Sealy Posturepedic at Balello's. The all-new Posturepedic design eliminates tossing and turning and gives you comfort and support for a great night's sleep. Balello's has a selection of models to choose from with the comfort that's just right for you. Come see the Sealy Posturepedic family at Balello's Furniture and Appliances for great value, quality, and service after the sale.
And we're back with more of the 67th Annual New Roads Mardi Gras Parade. I'm Louis Hebert.
And I'm Renee Thibodeau with Point P Parish Sheriff's Office.
We slipped one in on you. Madison had to go take care of some Lions Club business, and we appreciate him being with us. And of course, we appreciate New Roads Motors helping to sponsor this event. Renee, we're about a third of the way through, or maybe a fourth of the way through the parade. It's quite a long parade, and we're looking at, I'm not sure who we're looking at right now.
Who we got, Luke, coming up?
That is Aladdin. That is the Boy Scouts float. They kind of went out of...
They're out of order on us again?
Yeah, Troop 66.
All right, there they are right there, Troop 66.
And that is Troop 66 Boy Scouts.
Yes.
And that is Aladdin. Of course, Aladdin is a romantic legend. In fitting with our theme that goes on. This year, the Scouts are commemorating 100 years of scouting.
And that's right here in New Roads?
That's
Troop 66?
Troop 66 is, and it's also sponsored by the New Roads Lions Club.
Very good. I was the Boy Scout Luke back in the Morganza time with Troop 66 was our competitors there.
With Big O.
Yes, indeed.
Big O was your...
Big O, boy, that was my group leader there, baby. That's my Boy Scout master.
Now, Big O, Ovid Mix, is actually the grandfather of this year's queen.
Is that right?
Lauren
okay.
Bazron.
I know y'all like to keep that a secret there, you know?
That's right, that's right. Well, while you were attending to your public service as a sheriff's deputy, we unmasked the king and queen.
All right.
Now, coming up here, we got the McKinley High School. Is it McKinley?
All right, that'll be up here on top of the list, Luke. That McKinley right here.
Okay.
All right, that was McKinley.
McKinley High School marching band. Now, a lot of these bands, Renee, are two-time marches. They marched earlier in the Carnival Club parade, and then now they're coming back around. So you know, the Lions Club generally feeds them. They go by Longwire's, get a little something to eat. Longwire's Grocery, get a little something to eat,
get a little bit of rest,
a little bit of rest their feet, and then they pick up and keep going.
Come on back in for the second parade.
But they're young and they can do all that.
Oh, they can do that, Lou.
That's right.
You and I would have a little bit of trouble doing that, you know?
Exactly.
Just a little bit. Yes, indeed.
And we're gonna have to kind of wing it here because we having trouble seeing our monitor. We actually can't see the monitor. There's no picture on it.
No picture at all on the monitor right now, so we're gonna have to look at our notes here and see who we got.
This is the Red Hot Hotties, and their float is entitled Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet. Now, Lou, what we got, about 9 bands here today?
We got 9 bands, and
I think that's the largest ever.
29
floats.
29 floats.
I think Mr. Costello told me that.
Yep.
Might be the second largest.
It is.
Lineup in the history.
It is.
67 years, right?
That's right. Of course, we've got a wonderful day for parades, and
couldn't have dialed it in no better.
I tried to dial it in and couldn't do it. Now we got a good shot of
okay, there we go. We're back online.
We got a good shot of the downtown New Roads. Renee, so far from your perspective with law enforcement, we've had no incidents. Everybody's having a good, clean time and having a wonderful.
Absolutely, haven't heard of any incident yet. And Lou, we've worked Maringouin's Mardi Gras Saturday all day, and Livonia's Mardi Gras Sunday. Didn't have any issues at all. So that is awesome. We can only hope the same happens here.
Exactly, and I think, you know, Mardi Gras sometimes gets a really bad rap because of all of the, you know, the things that happen in New Orleans and other places where people come and they do things that they wouldn't normally do.
That's correct.
But here, in our community, like you said, Maringouin, Livonia, New Roads, it's all family oriented, and it's all you know,
good fun,
good, clean,
no
family
trouble.
fun.
That's exactly right. We've had 2 successful ones so far.
Exactly. So, and Jimmy Boudreaux was right. That's right.
That's my great-great-grandfather.
And he was one of the ones that started the parade back in 1922.
Oh, been there.
Because I'm 44. So, you know, they got a couple generations behind.
Yes,
exactly.
Right.
A few ahead of me, but you know I'm the best.
That's right.
They waited for me.
That's right.
Very good.
Well, we're happy that you're here to carry on the family tradition.
Know, be Electric got us up there showing, you know.
That's right.
Everything that's going on here in New Roads.
And y'all do a wonderful job keeping the lights on in 3 parishes.
That's right.
And we're happy to have you drop by and say hello to us.
Yes, indeed.
Good.
And I'm drinking cold drink because I have to go to work.
That's a good thing.
That's
a good thing. Look what me and Lewis are drinking water.
That's right.
Lewis is my man because he used to work at Boogie.
That's right. Well, we're happy to have you. Now we're moving along with the parade.
All right, let's go back to work.
We've got False River Academy Elementary.
False River Academy.
John Lennon and Yoko Ono, and of course that's a romantic legend, and that kind of ended soon with the death of John Lennon.
John Lennon, yep, definitely. Yes, indeed.
You know, of course, Yoko's still around. She's still
going on strong.
That's right. She sure is.
Yes, indeed. Bought a glass very bad today, Lou, with that sun shining like that.
Well, but that's all right. You know,
makes a perfect day.
I got my Saints championship hat on.
Yes, indeed. How about him? Who that?
Got my Saints championship hat, and you know, we're all celebrating the victory of the Saints.
Definitely. Saw some of the Who Dat Nation was driving through this morning.
Oh yeah.
Signs, stickers, blowing the horn.
That's right.
And that is an awesome thing for the whole entire Gulf region.
Oh yeah.
If not the whole United States, right?
For sure. And that's part of the reason, you know, that there's been no incidences in New Orleans.
None.
There's been none in Houma, Thibodaux, any of the other big celebrations. People are just excited about the good things that are going on here in Louisiana, and that's what's making everything real safe. So
it is an awesome thing for the city of New Orleans, state of Louisiana. You know, Katrina just devastated that whole entire area.
That's right.
And gives them something to cheer about and celebrate.
That's right. And of course, Renee, you know, we brought a lot of law enforcement that came in from other areas, and from all over the state, and you know, it's a really coordinated effort between Sheriff Torres and his department, Chief McDonald, his department here in New Roads, and all the law enforcement agencies in the parish. And
it is, Lou, and you know you've been in this business a long time. Just to having them out there is a big deterrent for it, you know. So we thank everybody for showing up from across the entire Caddo Parish, from North Louisiana,
right,
you know, down there to South Louisiana.
Right.
So it's a many of different departments here today to help us out.
That's right. We've seen men on foot, men on horse.
Oh, man.
And now we're looking at a man on a chicken.
Uh-oh, I heard about the chicken. Let me see about the chicken here. I heard about it.
Now, this is Andre Monserrat, and he told me he was going to be riding on a chicken, and I didn't really believe that, but
you never know what they got up their sleeve.
You never know what they got up the sleeve, those Monserrat brothers.
You never know until they get here.
That's right. Of course, Andre, they used to kind of work on it together. Now they all flying solo, and because it looks like Andre is literally flying solo on this chicken's back.
Yes, he is.
And we don't know if Dr. Leon's going to come up with something, but he usually does.
He usually has something. He usually pulls something on his sleeve also.
That's right. Now we've got, looks like the Plaquemine High School marching band.
Right, another marching band.
Plaquemine High marched in the parade this morning. They're the Green Devil marching band from Plaquemine down in Iberville Parish. Just a short drive.
That's not bad.
Oh, no. I commented earlier this morning, those band members were probably happy to have those heavy wool suits on. But now, I'm kind of sweating a little bit myself.
A big temperature difference from this morning until today's parade this evening.
That's right.
It was very chilly this morning. Lou, you got any estimate on the crowd numbers yet?
I'm guessing about 35, 40,000. You know,
maybe a little bit less than last year.
Maybe so, but it's hard to tell. I rode the route earlier, and in between parades, and there were a lot of people out, but there were a lot of people that might have still been kind of chilly, so they went and sat in their cars, went back into their house. And all we had to do was speak of Dr. Leon, and here he appears.
Yes, indeed. No telling what he'll do.
I can't tell what, you know, they're not in the lineup because they don't, you know, just like the King and Queen is a best kept secret.
Yes.
The Monserrat contraptions are also well kept secret.
Well kept secret, that's for sure. What he's got on there, Lou?
Well, it's pink and it's got big smile, and the world smiles with you. You know, I think that is a replica of his toilet that he had.
His toilet.
He had a toilet, and for those of you not from New Road, at one point during the year, he had a toilet on a pole in front of his office.
In front of his office.
A pink toilet, and had that sign, "Smile and the world smiles with you."
Yes.
And of course, when it got to be Super Bowl time, he changed it to, he painted it black and gold.
Black and gold.
And of course, it was a black and gold Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Toilet
man.
bowl.
That's
you
right.
know?
Black and gold Super Bowl.
Oh, boy.
He's having a good time.
He sure is. Now, it looks like coming along here is False River Academy homecoming queen.
Oh, yeah.
And it is
Christina Roosevelt.
Christina Roosevelt, yes.
Yes, Miss Christina Roosevelt from False River.
I'm glad you said that. That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is. And Lou, I have the privilege to go to all of the schools in the parish with my little dad program, so I get to see all of these kids. And that's a great thing.
And it is. And it's a wonderful program that y'all put on. It seems to be paying off, you know, with the kids here in the parish becoming more aware of the consequences of fooling with drugs.
Yes, it is, Lou. It's a big problem we have, you know, nationwide. And I guess particularly here in our parish, in our state, you know, we had our averages about 3 weeks ago, and we just a little above all of the state, you know, the national averages. And I guess that's because, you know, our people just celebrate a little more than other states.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So hopefully our parents can take control of
Now,
that.
right behind is the Falls River Academy. We just had a good picture of the Falls River
Yes.
Academy float.
Pretty float.
Which is Titanic.
Was it the Titanic? That's what it looked
which
like.
again
Yes,
comes
indeed.
in with the romantic legends.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
most people saw the movie and know the story of the Titanic.
Yeah.
And
People still watch the movie.
they still watch
Still
it.
watch it at the house sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
Very good movie.
That's right. You know, of course,
Titanic.
some people always go down with the ship.
Oh man. Well, many of them went down with that poor ship.
That's right. Now, you
Awesome story.
Now you may wonder, the viewers may wonder why there's such a gap in between some of these floats.
What y'all doing this year?
The
Lou?
competitive floats all stop at the reviewing stand,
Yes.
and they perform some sort of skit.
That's right.
We've got we've got all the schools and several of the other participants that are competitive, that stick to the theme of romantic legends,
Right.
and they perform a skit, and they're judged.
They're judged.
By a panel of judges, which includes the Lyons District Governor. This year we've got Matt Williams from Channel 9 in Baton Rouge, and a couple other judges from the Baton Rouge area that come in and judge our floats. So
What about the General Honorary? Did he make it down this
I'm not
year?
sure if he came for the morning parade. I'm
Right.
not sure if he made it to be a judge because
I
he had
heard
a
he
flight
might.
out.
Heard he might be a judge today. I didn't know.
He had a flight out.
What we got here, Lou?
Now we got the Baker High School Marching Buffaloes from Baker, Louisiana.
All right, very good.
I think.
It's like a pretty big band. Man, they got some color.
That might be the Bunkie High School.
That's Scotlandville, Lou.
I got my geography mixed up.
Yes,
Scotlandville.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, they messed us up again this year. They got them in a little bit different order. You know, it's
Well,
hard.
Scotlandville is close to Baker, so I was
You were close.
Yeah, I was way off mark with Bunkie. Though.
That's a small hop, skip, and jump.
That's right.
I'm looking, man. They way down here on the list.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, and
Yeah.
the bands kind of get out of line sometimes because, as we said, some of them march
Twice.
in the morning parade, and then they have to come back around, and they just kind of fold in whenever they get there. So
Yes.
while we're waiting for the next entry, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors.
To the Audubon Zoo, and they all ask for you.
And we've got Point Coupee Electric Membership Corporation, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, and they've also provided our bucket truck here for us. Give us our bird's eye view.
H&W Equipment, the John Deere place right here in New Road. John Deere and Polaris.
John Deere and
Been
Polaris.
serving the community for a long time.
Satterfield's Restaurant and Landing Bar right here on beautiful Falls River in downtown New Roads.
The Radio Shack, New Roads Radio Shack, right here in New Roads, Hospital Road.
The Shack has all of your electronic needs. Big Boys Drive-In on Hospital Road. Hot, fresh food, made to order.
And ready to go. Just check with Mr. Glenn.
Check with Mr. Glenn.
Snap Fitness, man, got a little bit of everything over there at Snap Fitness.
That's right.
Go see Mr. Lucas Babin.
Lucas can design a workout schedule for you. And of course,
Yes, he
Lucas
can.
is also the doctor of smoothology. Smoothology Java and Juice Bar. And they're also serving breakfast, lunch, and
Man, yes, he can feed you now with some good healthy meals.
That's right. Point Coupee General Hospital. Quality health care right here in our backyard.
TL Septic Service.
If your toilet don't swallow,
Give him a holler. Still #1 in the #2 business.
that's it.
Yes, indeed. Terry Lejeune.
And of course, Tony Plochet's Cajun Concoctions Catering.
Oh, Tony. He can sure put it on you.
He can do it.
He can
did
cook just about anything.
He did a wonderful job with the steaks last night. And Veranda and Company, Landscaping and Garden Accents. Give Grace Hebert or Jennifer Klein a call and get your yard spruced up for the spring.
Yes, indeed. Kelly's Cajun meats over there. Just about anything from hog crackling, boudin, any type of meat that you can possibly want to cook.
And of course, Charter Communications, Cable of Point Capee.
Got to have them.
Without them, we wouldn't be
We
here.
wouldn't be sitting right here.
Now, rolling along, we've got, looks like another competitive float here. This may be the Catholic Elementary.
Elementary float, maybe. Snow White.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Seven Dwarfs.
That looks like Shockey. She got a Shockey jersey on. That's not a dwarf. Shockey's pretty big, dude.
Yes, he is. Yes, indeed.
But we got all the dwarfs there. We got Grumpy and
Yes.
Sleepy and Doc and Sneezy.
Oh, I'm glad you remember them names, Lou.
I know my fairy tales.
I hear you.
I live in a fairy tale. And we got look like a wicked witch over there with a big long nose.
Yes, indeed. Got to have the old witch in there.
As I mentioned earlier, these are competitive floats, and the Lions Club raises money through donations and whatnot. All the proceeds that are generated by this parade are shared amongst the schools that participate as competitive floats.
So every school that participates gets money back.
That's right. Now we've got the Catholic of Point Capee homecoming queen, Miss Taylor Fry.
Taylor Fry.
And that's a good shot of Taylor.
Yes, indeed.
She is the daughter of Matt Fry.
Matt and Sean.
And Sean.
Fry from right there in Morganza. Tell them congratulations.
Taylor's quite an accomplished musician, singer as well.
Yes, very nice young lady. Very nice.
And a pretty good soccer player.
Yes. Like you said, we got a little skip now, and look what they give out: a first, second, and third place.
Right.
Prize for all the
they
folks.
award first, second, and third places.
Yes.
And then again, you know, all the proceeds that are raised are shared equally amongst all the schools. The trophies are for bragging rights,
Oh,
but,
yeah,
but the proceeds are for the schools that help them with their academic needs. You know, at the
All right,
various
we're talking about the money that goes to the schools. Just about an idea what schools. Do you remember what they got last year?
I want to say, again, depends on the crowd, depends on donations. In the neighborhood of each got about $2,000.
That's pretty good.
And that can go a long way.
Man, that can go a long
schools,
way, let me tell you.
I mean, as you know, you're involved with
Yes, I'm
schools.
involved with the schools, every one of them.
And there's never quite enough resources to go around.
You're always looking for something.
Yep. Now your program, Renee, you're the
DARE officer.
The DARE officer. I was going to say coordinator, but you're the DARE officer for the Point Capee Sheriff's Office. You go into each of the schools in the elementaries. And,
yes, sir, Lou.
And start the kids' awareness early of how to live a good, clean life, basically.
Try to stay a chemical-free life. That's what I tell them. We do every 5th grade school in the parish. We go to every school, every 5th grade class. We graduate them, get them a t-shirt, and then now we're on to 8th graders. So we do every 8th grade class in the entire parish again.
So
and when we do get a chance, we talk to the kindergarten through the 4th and 5th grade, if we can.
So you gotta follow through there.
Oh yes.
And now we got the Bruley High School marching band.
Okay.
That's another Saint Star, as a graduate of Bruley High. It was Randall Gate.
Randall Gate, that's right, Bob. We got some heroes right close to us.
That's right.
Right there in Port Allen and Bruley.
That's it. Of course, this morning we had General Honor Race, so we got a hero.
We got a homegrown hero right there. On a whole different playing field.
That's right.
Glad to have him down.
Oh, yeah.
Show his support for our community.
That's right.
Yep, that's the Panther.
And while we're waiting for the next float, we'll take a little short break. We'll be back in just a moment with more of the 67th New Roads Lions Club Mardi Gras Parade.
Beauregard's department store, locally owned and operated. Beauregard's offers a large selection of name brand clothing for the entire family. We specialize in school uniforms for all local area schools. At Beauregard's, you'll always get friendly down-home service. Layaway plans are available. We also offer tuxedo rentals and free gift wrapping. Shop Beauregard's and save time and money. Beauregard's, 300 Hospital Road and New Roads in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center.
Hello, my name is Debbie. I'd like to welcome you to Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. We have the top lines of bridal gowns, bridesmaids, mothers, tuxes, and more. We also have over 25 top designer lines of Mardi Gras, prom, pageant, and deb gowns. Come see me and my staff with over 30 years bridal and pageant experience. Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair in Gonzales.
Bolello's Furniture and Appliances is the source for your new Sealy Posturepedic mattress. Now is the best time to buy a Sealy Posturepedic at Bolello's. The all-new Posturepedic design eliminates tossing and turning and gives you comfort and support for a great night's sleep. Bolello's has a selection of models to choose from with the comfort that's just right for you. Come see the Sealy Posturepedic family at Bolello's Furniture and Appliances for great value, quality, and service after the sale.
And we're back with more of the New Roads Lions Club Parade, the 67th annual parade. I'm Louis Hebert.
And I'm Renee Thibodeau with the Point Parish Sheriff's Office.
And here we got the next entry coming up. It looks like it's the Catholic High Point Capee float, Barbie and Ken.
Barbie and Ken. That's the high school. See what we look like, Lou.
Let's see who's Barbie and who's Ken.
Oh, okay.
And they've got the special limited edition Barbies this year.
Yes, indeed. They're all dressed up.
Now this is the Point Capee Central High School homecoming court and friend.
Yes, it is.
And of course, they're working at Who Dat.
Yes, they're working at Who Dat.
Maybe we can get us some Who Dat beads. Throw us something.
Yeah, we got one throwing.
She almost made it.
She almost made it way back here. Yes, indeed. And boy, Point Capee Central had a big basketball game last Friday. They beat Episcopal, man, went into overtime.
Big district ball game.
Big district game.
So hopefully they'll.
Congratulations.
Now you hear the helicopter up above. That's the West Feliciana Parish Sheriff's Office helicopter.
Yes, it is.
Again, that's an example of the cooperation amongst all the agencies in the area to make this a safe event. They're keeping an eye on us from up above.
Yes, they are.
And they can really get an idea of what the crowd's doing and how they're doing.
They can.
You can hear that Who Dat going all the way through there. So. Now, I saw Sheriff Torres out earlier several times today when I was moving around the parade route, and he was out there around the parade route. And you know, again, he's been hands-on in all the preparations, and been involved with getting this parade done safely and smoothly. And of course, he's been out with his crew filming for Point Capee 911.
Yes, he's got
so
a little
you'll
crew
be able to see
on.
some of the Mardi Gras from his perspective later this week.
I didn't see the crew, but I'm sure they had a crew going this morning with the Point Capee 911 show.
He had a crew of one.
He did? That's all he needed. One cameraman.
He had one cameraman and 3 or 4 deputies, and he was on the spot with it. So.
What, they on the little Rangers riding around?
They were
SRT vehicles?
They were in a Ranger provided by H&W Equipment, one of our sponsors.
Good. All right, very good.
One of our sponsors.
That's one of our sponsors. That's correct.
You know, of course, Renee, we've got these sponsors that help us out every year. This is the 18th year we've done this parade, and it really is something that I enjoy doing, and it keeps me out of trouble on Mardi Gras Day.
That's exactly
keeps me out of the street.
That's right. Yes, indeed.
And you know, we try to do it every year so we can show people not only here in Point Capee and New Roads, but throughout the viewing area in the 7-parish area of what our community is like, the best of our community. And
show them what we have here.
That's right.
And we have just about everything you can need, possibly want here.
That's right. Of course, we've got not only this celebration coming up, today, the celebration today, but coming up in March 20th, New Roads Team City is having the Spring Street Fair, which will be held right here in downtown New Roads again, and it'll be antique cars, motorcycles, arts and crafts, food, and hopefully we'll have good sunny weather like this, and everybody will be enjoying themselves right here on the banks of Falls River. And for more information, if you want a booth, if you want more information, you can call the Poincaré Parish Office of Tourism at 638-3398, I think, but check your directory assistance to make sure. But it's the Poincaré Office of Tourism for more information on the New Roads Main Street Spring Street Fair. March 20th, right here, and of course Constable George Miller is heavily involved in that with his antique car connections.
Yeah.
And if you can't find the tourism office, flag George down.
Flag George down.
Now we got the Bunkie High School marching band.
Bunkie High.
They've come from Mavars Parish.
Yes.
I got my geography back in line.
They're just a little bit north of us right here.
This, I'm not sure if it's Anthony and Cleopatra or not. They've got a.
It says Go Saints.
Go Saints.
Go Saints. Lou, I can't read anything on that one. I don't see the sign on it, Lou.
Well, you know, in addition to round out the parade and show the local, you know, culture and flavor of our community, we have not only the competitive floats, but also, you know, several wild card entries that are just
here to have fun.
That are just fun entries, you know.
Throw some beads to everybody.
That's right. That's right.
That's correct. And Lou, like you said, man, we got so much to offer here in the little town of New Roads. Like some of our sponsors, like you said, the John Deere place, tractors, four-wheelers, anything you want. Food, just fabulous food everywhere here.
That's right.
One of our sponsors right here, Satterfield. Department stores like Beauregard's, sell you anything from school uniforms to any kind of hunting clothes.
That's right. Of course, New Roads Motors.
New Roads Motors right here in the parish. No need to go anywhere else to buy anything.
Exactly. And
that's right.
Of course, right here today, you can dance in the streets with the Baker High School marching band.
There's Baker High. I saw some of the units from Baker here today.
And you can see the people in the streets there dancing, tapping their toes.
Oh yes, indeed. I was at the collection point with y'all group this morning, and Baker had about 4 units for their support to here help us out.
Yeah, that's great. We love to have them here. We love to have the support of the law enforcement as well as the marching bands.
Yes, indeed.
The bands kind of give us rhythm for the parade.
Yes, it does.
I need all the rhythm I can get. Now this is the Crew of Hope, and their float is entitled Cupid.
Okay.
It looks like a Cupid right up there on the front.
Man, look at here.
And of course, there is. Their hope is for. There we go.
Thank you. We got one.
We got one.
It's close. It's close.
We got all.
Having a good time. Saving the children.
There you go. Now you see, you got some beads.
He made it to me.
That's right. Now, of course, the Crew of Hope is a family from Photos area.
That's exactly right.
That is creating awareness for cancer and working to find a cure for cancer. And saw a sign in memory of Cody Gale.
Cody Gale, Mr. Fred Gale that works with us. That was his son.
Right, and he died at a very young age.
Very young age of cancer, and they've been a big promoter trying to find the cause and fighting for cancer.
That's right.
Have an annual softball game in Photos every year for it. One of many.
That's right. That's right. And of course, we're happy to have. We hope we can rid our community of that, but we gotta continue to have hope.
Yes, we do.
This is the West Feliciana Marching Band, as we can keep our papers from flying
Yes,
after the
indeed.
helicopter passed by. I think he did that on purpose and watch us scurry around and grab our
pass
papers.
by, huh?
West
Fly by.
Feliciana High School, the Saints of St. Francisville.
Boy, right across the river.
That's it.
When the bridge is coming.
The bridge will be here next year.
Ooh, we hope, Lou, we hope. We hope we can get us a bridge here.
Bridge will be here next year.
Yes, indeed. There's a helicopter again.
Ain't gonna fly our papers around again.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Life Source Service Hospice, and of course, you know, they provide a hospice service for those terminally ill people that need comfort in their final
days. Yeah.
Now this is Beauregard's department store.
There's Beauregard. There's Miss Nisa.
Miss Nisa up on the front.
Wesley.
Miss Nisa on the front.
Yeah, there they are. Leading the parade.
Charge. Maybe they'll throw something to us.
Oh, I don't know if they can see us back here, Lou.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna.
Oh, they can't see us. They can't see us back here.
They trying to throw to the cameraman.
No. There we go. Got one, Lou. There it is.
All right. You got that one. All right.
Yeah, there's Beauregard's, one of our sponsors.
And of course, you can get all your clothing, school uniform needs, and right there at Beauregard's, and Miss Nisa will
be glad to take care of you over there.
Glad to take care of you.
A little bit of everything at the store, Lou. Like you said, hunting clothes. Every school's got uniforms there. Dress clothes, shoes. No need. I think tuxedo rentals also.
That's right.
No need to go out to parish for anything. Just like we were talking about earlier.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
And of course, they had their whole family. The Torres boys, the sons of Nisa and Bud up there, and all of their friends, their extended family.
Travis and Wes and all of their friends
all their friends. They probably got friends they didn't know they had until Mardi Gras.
Yes, indeed. Everybody wants to ride on that float now.
That's right. That's right.
Have a good time, and they don't miss a parade.
Now this is once again the unique dancers.
Uh-oh.
And I invented a new word when I saw them this morning.
I missed them, Lou. They were here this morning?
They were here this morning, and their costumes have sparkleness.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Which I know my English teachers are cringing when they see it.
Oh,
but he is sparkly.
Yes, he's sparkling.
And the girls are sparkly. And the unique dancers
are very unique.
Are getting down on Main Street and New Roads.
Baby. We got to watch that, Lou. How you like that, baby? That's what I'm talking. Lou, you might want to join that in the next year parade, huh?
They don't make spandex big enough to fit me.
You don't think you'd want to dance down there with the unique dancers?
I'd look like a sausage. A sausage from Kelly's.
There you go from Kelly's, another one of our great sponsors. Hey, we can put a little salt and pepper on you, Lou.
That's right. I'd look like a boudin. Well,
that's a hoodat for sure.
Yeah. And of course they got a replica of the Lombardi Trophy.
Uh-oh, Lou, I don't know if we're gonna make it. Hey, boy, they're throwing some stuff.
He's got a bead cannon.
Yes, indeed. You think they know the score or what, Lou?
Look at that Ashe on the back.
That's Ashe on the back. Yes, it is.
He may have ridden that float from Livonia Parade on Sunday all the way over here.
Today. That's
never got off.
Right.
He's got a porta can on the back so he was taking care of.
That's all they need. Yes, indeed. You know they're having a good time.
And now we're getting into the more fun part of the parade.
Yes.
We got the competitive part out of the way, and now we've got people that are just riding, having fun.
A good time.
They've got their families out there.
Yes, indeed.
And they just doing a wonderful time. That must have been the crew of Hoodat.
That was the crew of Hoodat for sure.
And this is probably maybe
the top-notch dancers.
No, that's the float. That may.
That's another Hoodat.
They got another Hoodat.
Another Hoodat.
Hoodat's rolling in the parade.
Man, we got some Hoodats, baby. They don't see us over here, Lou.
Throw that.
Throw that. That's Parrots.
That's Parrots.
Grew up Parrots.
Parrots Bar over on the island.
Right there on the island.
Bar and Grill. I kind of thought maybe that was it, but I wasn't sure.
With that pink coloring.
And of course, that's a romantic legend. They've got Louisiana has a legendary love affair with the New Orleans Saints.
Yes, indeed, we sure do.
And
for a long time, Lou.
It was a long honeymoon, but it finally.
Yes, it was. Some little beauty shop there. 3 Little Girls Beauty Shop.
3 Little Girls Beauty Shop.
Yep. Oh, she was trying to throw it to you, Lou.
She was trying.
She was trying. Who is that there, Lou? Where the legends begin.
That may be Tammy's tax service. I'm not sure.
Okay, I couldn't see the name on the float.
Now, it may seem like sometimes to the viewers at home that we don't know who's passing by, what we're talking about.
Right.
And a lot of times that's true. We don't know who's passing by, what we're talking about.
Try to go down the list, and then sometimes, a band slips in, slips out.
Sometimes at the end of the parade with these comic floats, it does kind of get mixed up. And,
it does.
And so especially with some of them that paraded in the morning, and they have to come in and fold in at the end
just
of the
fill
parade.
in anywhere they can get in.
That's right. So, so that leaves us to fill in wherever we can fill in.
That's correct. Leaves us hanging high and dry out here.
That's exactly right. You know, and of course, times like this, we can thank some of our sponsors like New Roads Motor Company, Madison Marshall, who was here earlier, and we can gear people up for the Main Street, the Team City Main Street Fair, Spring Street Fair. It's a mouthful, I'll tell you.
Yes,
George Miller came up with that name. That's why it's such a mouthful.
Spring Street Fair.
Spring Street Fair, which will be happening right here where we're sitting
located
on March 20th.
Yes.
This is the crew of Doc Saison. Of course, Doc Saison was recently passed away a year or so ago, and his family, his large family, involved in the contractor business, concrete business. And all of his family is out there carrying on his memory and having a wonderful time.
Look like they got a John Deere tractor from our guys from H&W in New Road.
Oh yeah, well, Doc.
This is Vince Hawkins in them.
Doc bought that tractor and used it in his business, and now they're using it in the parade. That's a wonderful thing. Yes, of course, Libby says works in the courthouse with us. In the clerk of court's office.
Exactly right. Right there in the clerk's office.
This is the crew of Dixon.
Crew of Dixon. They march every year with us.
They sure do. We've got Roger Dixon and his family. Of course, they're a very large family. And,
yes, indeed.
And they're
large family.
We want to especially remember Bertell Dixon.
Yes, indeed. Look, they're letting it go.
That's it. Bertell Dixon, former police juror, good friend of mine, and a good friend of the community, who recently passed away. And of course, Marvin Dixon, who's at Point P Electric, one of our sponsors.
That's exactly right.
Got another Who Dat coming.
Got some more Who Dat, baby. The Who Dat Nation took over.
I wonder how many people, when they fill out their census papers this year, is a 2010 national census, when they ask for nationality, if they're going to put Who Dat.
Probably be a bunch. That was a good throw.
That was a good one, and you caught it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh.
All right, who's that? Luke coming up behind him.
This may be the...
don't see a sign on it.
I don't know, but it's a crew of Bon Temps Roulette. It kind of fits. I'm not sure. They having they're having a good time. They're letting it roll. So whether that's
Yes,
him or
they
not,
are.
I don't know.
Yes, they are. They got a little who that going on too, or what?
Everybody got who that.
I'm telling you.
Coming up behind them is Chris and the Hurricanes.
Chris and the Hurricane float.
Of course,
Okay.
Mr. John Christoph is a local musician, and he's also the coordinator of the Music on Main Street events that happen every spring and summer and fall here, right here, actually literally where we're sitting now.
Where we're standing.
Bringing live music right here down to New Roads, whether it be rhythm and blues, rock, and Zydeco, whatever, right
Whatever,
here.
country, doesn't matter, it's right here at New Roads.
And there's Chris right there with his sombrero on.
Yep. He marching in right now.
Got Curtis on the back.
Yep. Doing a little dance.
There you go.
Got a Tasmanian devil on that float, baby.
We got Tasmanian Devil, Batman, Batgirl, Robin.
Lord, look at him, boy.
I got mine now.
Yes, indeed. Look at here, Luke. Watch out, Luke. Man, they gonna knock us down, Luke.
Oh yeah.
Look at them. They're throwing some beads, baby. Well, they got a bunch of Saints jerseys on there. Henderson, Louisiana product.
All of these final ones seem like they are celebrating the Who Dat Nation.
I think the last 6 is all Who Dat, baby. There's some more Who Dat Nation.
That just shows you that the Who Dat Nation goes far and wide.
Very special event. Very special event.
Now, in my lifetime, I don't know your life, did you ever think the Saints would win the Super Bowl, Renee?
No, Lou, I didn't. You know, they had that great defense one time with Pat Swilling and Ricky Jackson there. And I made it to 4 games in there 1 year in my career down there, you know, and it's just awesome to see them now where they are today.
It really is. It really is. And it's an awesome day here today.
It is.
In downtown New Roads, the 67th annual New Roads Lions Mardi Gras Parade. And I would like to thank some of our sponsors real quick.
And they all ask for you.
And of course, we got Poincapie Electric Membership Corporation, provided our bucket truck,
Yes,
and
indeed.
also providing power to the people in Poincapie, West Baton Rouge, and Iberville.
Yes, indeed. H&W Equipment with the John Deeres and the Polaris. If you need a 4-wheeler, a Ranger, or 20 horsepower, 200 horsepower tractor, go see Vince and them.
They can hook you up. Satterfield's Restaurant and Riverwalk and Landing Bar right on beautiful False River in downtown New Roads.
The Radio Shack right here in New Roads Radio Shack for all your electronics.
The Shack has everything you need.
Yes, it does.
Big Boys Drive-In. Hot, fresh food made to order by Glenn Big Boy Guidry himself.
That's exactly right. Snap Fitness, New Road Snap Fitness.
Now, after all this celebrating, we may need to go see Lucas Babin at Snap and
We
get
need
a
to
little
go
workout
see little
routine.
Lucas Babin there.
And when we finish working out, we can go have a little healthy sandwich or salad at
Smooth
Smooth
out a
Olive.
little drink.
Lucas
Get
is
us a healthy sandwich to eat before and after.
He's the doctor of smoothology. And of course, speaking of doctors, we got Poincapie General Hospital with quality health care right here in town.
Right here in New Road. TL Septic Services.
If you-
Mr. Terry Lejeune.
If your toilet don't swallow, give Terry a holler.
holler. That's exactly right. Gotta have him.
Gotta have it. Tony Plochet's Cajun Concoctions Catering. Tony and Marcia Plochet.
Tony and Miss Marshall.
Give them a call. And the next event.
Next event need a little food, give Tony a call.
Veranda and Company, landscaping and garden accents that can help spruce up your yard, especially after all this hard freeze we've been having.
Man, and all the rain, Lou.
And of course, Kelly's
Cajun Meats right here on Hospital Road. Anything from crawfish, boudin,
crackling,
everything.
And Charter Communications Cable of Point Capee.
Without them, we wouldn't be here.
That's exactly right. And of course, we'd like to give a special thanks to Madison Bonshaw and New Roads Motor Company.
Yes, indeed.
70 years in the Ford business right here in New Roads, and they're here to stay. That's what
family
matters.
business owned right here.
They're here to stay.
Here to
and,
stay.
of course, you know, and there they are right there.
There's New Roads Motor Company right here.
And of course, we're here to stay. We're going to continue having these parades and bringing them to you via Pelican Broadcasting and our telecast here. Renee, we had a wonderful day, had a wonderful parade.
Beautiful.
Good, long, safe family parade. Everybody had a wonderful time.
I think that's why everybody comes here, Lou. You know, to get out of the big crowds in New Orleans. You know, New Orleans might have had some troubles in the past, but right here in New Roads, good family outing, beautiful weather.
And we actually caught some parades, caught some beads.
Caught a few beads, huh?
That's it.
Yes,
and of course, we'd also like to remind everybody about the New Roads Team City Spring Street Fair, which is going to be held right here, downtown New Roads on March 20th. Call the Point Capee Parish Office of Tourism.
Yes, indeed. All righty.
And that seems to be it, Renee. We got another successful parade under our belt. The 67th annual New Roads Lions Club Mardi Gras Parade. It was a wonderful day. It turned out to be wonderful. I'm kind of warm. I'm about ready to shuck this sweater.
It's starting to get warm now.
I'm about ready to shuck this sweater, go on out to King and Queen's reception and toast them, celebrate the wonderful day with them.
Yes, indeed.
All of the people here, as you could see, had a wonderful time. We had a very large crowd, good, safe time here in downtown New Roads.
No accidents reported at all.
No, and we'd also like to give a special thanks to Mayor Tommy Nelson and the New Roads City Council for allowing us once again to set up right here in downtown New Roads on the Main Street parking lot. Yes. And also got to give a shout out to Chief McDonald and the Public Works crew from the city of New Roads.
Setting it all up.
That's going to set it up, and they're going to clean it all up.
Clean it up, barricade everything, clean it up.
So
and also all of the law enforcement agencies that showed up to help us today from all over the state of Louisiana. That's
correct. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I'm Louis Hebert.
I'm Sergeant Renee Thibodeau.
And we'll be back next year with more New Roads Mardi Gras. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Beauregard's Department Store, locally owned and operated. Beauregard's offers a large selection of name brand clothing for the entire family. We specialize in school uniforms for all local area schools. At Beauregard's, you'll always get friendly down-home service. Layaway plans are available. We also offer tuxedo rentals and free gift wrapping. Shop Beauregard's and save time and money. Beauregard's, 300 Hospital Road in New Roads in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center.
Hello, my name is Debbie. I'd like to welcome you to Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. We have the top lines of bridal gowns, bridesmaids, mothers, tuxes, and more. We also have over 25 top designer lines of Mardi Gras, prom, pageant, and deb gowns. Come see me and my staff with over 30 years bridal and pageant experience. Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair in Gonzales.
Bolello's Furniture and Appliances is the source for your new Sealy Posturepedic mattress. Now is the best time to buy a Sealy Posturepedic at Bolello's. The all-new Posturepedic design eliminates tossing and turning and gives you comfort and support for a great night's sleep. Bolello's has a selection of models to choose from with the comfort that's just right for you. Come see the Sealy Posturepedic family at Bolello's Furniture and Appliances for great value, quality, and service after the sale.